This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Water Lili.
For the last 5 weeks or so, Katie has been kicking up her fashion game a notch or two thanks to Water Lili in Ocean View and Bethany Beach. For 6 years now, this store has not only clothed women all over the area, but changed their lives too.
Yeah, we've featured Water Lili a few times on the show. We've introduced you to the effervescent founder, Lili Aller. We've told you about the effortlessly edgy style that'll suit any age. But who can tell you better than the folks who come in and buy the clothes? Delmarva Life's Katie Cirilli takes us to the Ocean View store to hear a few testimonials.
For Susan Pullman, style is about standing out.
I've never been one that really likes to look like everyone else.
And so when her daughter walked her into Water Lili on the Bethany Beach boardwalk years ago, it was love at first outfit.
How freeing is this? How truly authentic is this?
Since then, Susan hasn't stopped and will not stop shopping at this stunning clothing store where women are encouraged to dare to be different while embracing their unedited selves. And here, there's a fitting flavor for every type of taste.
I'm an accessory girl, obviously you can tell, but for me, I love the things that sort of show off the waist, and you can do that with all of her belts and her kimonos, and then I like a flared look.
She's so skilled at showing off, in fact, that founder and owner Lili Aller approached her about being a Water Lili model. And Susan's husband, Mark, was adamant she accept.
She probably would have said no. And I thought it was a wonderful opportunity, and I knew the clothing was Susan. And she would be a compliment to the clothing as the clothing would be a compliment to her.
It does this husband's heart good to see his other half clothed in confidence.
When she's wearing the clothing, she feels fun, sexy, and free, and likes to twirl a lot in it, and loves just, it makes her move, it makes her smile, and it makes me smile when she's happy.
Did you ever think you'd be married to a model?
No, not at all, no, but she certainly is my model.
Tony Miller of Bethany Beach loves to be beautifully bold.
I've been one of those people that people would say to me, I wish I could dress like you. I said, well, you can. And they said, no, I don't have enough nerve.
She watched and waited for Water Lili to open 6 years ago. And when it did and she saw it fully stocked, it was everything she imagined and more.
It was the vibe. It was Lili. It was her help. It was the energy, because there's so much vibrant energy in there. And it's for everybody.
She loves it so much, it's become part of her daily routine.
There is not a day that when I get dressed that I don't have something that's not Water Lili. And that's, I can go to bed at night and I've got Water Lili on.
Tony tells everyone to check Water Lili out. And if it comes down to it, she herself will make it happen.
If I have to take you, I'll take you.
She's that committed.
My passion is to, just to wear, to be walking art. And I think you get that at Water Lili.
The stores in both Bethany Beach and Ocean View are endlessly changing and ever eye-catching.
And I'm always running around going, oh.
And the best part is, the buying is only the beginning.
It's empowering. It's really empowering. I mean, there's nothing like walking out of your home and going to an event and knowing that, you really look good for your age, for your body type. And there are pieces here that just actually accentuate all body parts.
Susan also shared a story that was quite cool. She said once when she was at Water Lili, she saw both an older woman and a teenager come out of the dressing room wearing the same orange poncho. It worked on both of them. Truly ageless. Now, we're going to hear what owner Lili Aller and the rest of the staff at Water Lili have to say about all of this coming up.
There is not a day that when I get dressed that I don't have something that's not Water Lili. And that's, I can go to bed at night and I've got Water Lili on. So, yes.
Oh yeah, love for Water Lili. Now before the break, we heard from a few different women about how this clothing store in Ocean View and Bethany Beach has boosted their wardrobe and change their worlds. Well, time now to hear what owner and founder Lili Aller has to say about that, and we're going to get to know two other energetic members of the Water Lili team who've truly embraced the store's powerful mission.
When she opened, it was just like magic, because it was my kind of thing. It was my store. You know, it was where because I'm different, I like different clothing, I like different things that make you stand out, and that's Water Lili.
There's something here for everybody, and you walk in feeling good, and you walk out feeling great.
Testimonies from just two of tons of women who are fabulously flourishing because Water Lili makes up their wardrobe.
I didn't bring tissues.
Their words evoke emotion in Water Lili founder and owner Lili Aller, who never imagined her business would be making this kind of impact on women of all ages.
Never, ever, ever. When I started Water Lili, I had just gone through a divorce. I lost everything, so I had to raise my children, and this was my only option. That's all I knew, was to sell and buy clothes.
Safe to say she's pretty darn good at it. And she's built a talented team around her and made her passion theirs.
Pam's the manager of Ocean View, and then I bounce between. So I try to annoy everybody at both stores.
She bounces.
Put Pamela Priestley and Gigi Patz alongside Lili, you get the trifecta.
I love that our heartstrings are knitted together, and it was done a long time ago. I couldn't orchestrate it better than how it happened. And their dynamic, it's like siblings. My daughters have such a tight bond that I can go into that, but it's with G and Pam. They have something so magnificently impenetrable sometimes because they're just so electric. They feed off of each other. They care for each other. They respect each other. And I love that it has happened here.
And they couldn't help but be filled with Lili's funk and fearlessness.
I'm over 70 and I am trying to be edgy, because Lili would say, Pamela, show that shoulder. That's the only thing that doesn't age on a woman's body, so show it.
She allows us to step out of our mold. When I first came to Bethany, she had me try on an outfit, which now would be an everyday thing. And at the time, I was like, really? I think I was kind of twitching. And now it just feels great. And it's fun to be able to go through that. And we went through that too, and teach that to other people.
Gigi's husband, Yale, supports her being here strongly.
I remember she was on this call with, and I heard the first time I heard Lili's voice, and the vibe of just this positivity coming out of this Lili's mouth that I heard was just incredible. And I remember after the call, I went to Geraldine, because I wasn't literally listening, but I was kind of listening. And I said, you got to go where she goes.
And he knows his wife being here is making a difference.
It's clear that she makes an impact, because I'm Gigi's husband. So she, I call her Geraldine, but she changed her name here to Gigi, which is fine. And I'm clearly her husband. Everybody knows her. They ask for her. And so, the impact, she wants to work. I talk about when I'm going to retire. She's like, I'm never retiring.
Somewhere along the way, everyone behind Water Lili became family.
Lili's daughter got married in Puerto Rico, so we went down there for a week or so, and it was just an amazing time right before COVID, so it was great. And Lili comes over at times, and it's just really a nice relationship. So yeah, she stores our piano at our house, and so she comes over and we do a little playing. So it's just fun, it's just fun.
This effervescence is enchanting every person who walks into Water Lili, making it a can't-miss experience.
They get it. People come to visit from all over. They all get that same feeling. It's not like just, oh, that was a fluke, like this happened once. This is the way it is. It would be a fluke if that didn't happen. Right. And I would say, if it doesn't happen, come again, because that's not the way it is. We just really work hard to really take care of
There's
those
a group
things.
of ladies that come every year. They travel from all over. It's like a reunion for them. And they meet at Bethany and they shop at both stores the whole time that they're here. Yesterday we had customers from Denmark. So it's just incredible.
It's a destination.
Yeah.
It's an experience, and people, when they come to Bethany, I think now they say, did you go to Water Lili? And it's like, you missed something if you didn't pop in.
And just like the clothes in the store are constantly changing, so are Lily's dreams. And so as for the future, this gal's got goals.
Growth, but definitely to pour back into this community. That's what I'm all about. We support several things, several organizations in our town, and the growth that happens here because everybody moving here, and that I can give back to the community when they helped me when I first started, when I didn't have anything. That's the name of the game for me.
Because the style and spirit of this shop simply must be shared.
You can see it. Lili is so committed to her customers' happiness that sometimes if someone comes in and asks for something and she ran out of it, she'll call her supplier and try to get that item for that person in their size. That's commitment.